Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today what I do have here is Ghost of Tsushima. It was a PlayStation exclusive, but it is now released on the PC thanks to the new approach from Sony and PlayStation to deliver their biggest exclusives on the PC, and thanks for Nixes, the porting team behind the games that actually does an excellent job porting the games. So this video, it is a little bit big, so make sure to use the timestamps to jump to whatever the setting you want to check it out. But basically I did try the game with multiple different types of presets, alright, so I decided to go with low, medium and high, all of them using FSR on its quality mode, and all of them with a minimum of 4 times anisotropic because it doesn't cost as much performance as it should. It has a very small impact on the performance and texture quality looks much better. And I also tried the game with 1080p high without FSR, and very high it was out of the question because performance was lower than 20 frames per second, so yeah. I also tried 1440p with low FSR on balance, medium FSR on its quality, and 1440p on high with FSR on quality. Without FSR on high, the performance was very degraded with a lot of drops below than 30 frames per second. 4K low settings, even with FSR on its performance mode, also drops very really a lot below than 30 frames per second. So I didn't even record it because it was bad. So, but basically this is all the settings that you can try to play the game. Some settings are below than 30 frames per second, others are mostly above than 60. But if you want to have an experience above 60 frames per second on this game, none of these settings will deliver. Alright, probably 1080p on low settings using FSR free, as you can see. Performance, it is mostly above than 60, but it won't hold above 60 all the time. 1080p median, it stands more and less on the 50s, alright. Sometimes a little bit lower, sometimes a little bit higher, but it's around the 50 frames per second. And also it's a great balance in between the quality and performance. Probably if I wanted to play the game, I would go with 1080p median settings while using FSR. I will try to not use FSR, but FSR on this game is actually not that bad, which is a little bit surprising given that FSR struggles with vegetation and stuff like that, which is something that this game it is full of. Or I would probably try to go with 1080p high with FSR on its quality mode, which also delivers a performance above 30, but I don't hold my breath that it will be like that through the rest of the game. So probably trying to find a balance between medium and high settings, it's not a bad idea. Alright. 1080p high without FSR, it really starts to struggle, so it's hard to recommend. And if you go to play with 1440p, you probably should consider to play on low or medium with the FSR. Alright, so that's what I want to say. When it comes to VRAM, well, this game easily uses 3 GB of dedicated usage of VRAM. So if you have a 4 GB graphic card, you want to keep the dedicated usage for the game not being above 3.3 GB of usage. But it seems that Nixes, it's kind of targeting the 3 GB of VRAM dedicated usage for the 4 GB graphic card, so it should be kind of a percentage for other GPUs. And so basically the VRAM, it is always full. Whatever if you go, or mostly full, whatever if you go with low, medium, high, or very high, your 4 GB of VRAM will be full. I think that they do recommend using low textures if you have a 4 GB graphic card, and it's not really that bad, but I didn't encounter any issue with using medium. I know that the GPU, it is being pushed really hard to use textures on medium, but the difference in quality, it works it. Alright, so you can try to use textures on median and then decide whatever the setting that you want to play. So I think overall it is like this. I don't think that this game needs any presentation or something like that, because everybody knows what the hell is Ghost of Tsushima. And yeah, there's that. The only thing that I don't really know is how it compares to the original version of the PS4, or what settings it is compatible to the original version of PS4. It seems that in the past the eye settings have been matched for the PS5, but I'm not really sure where the PS4 graphics stands in here. I didn't try to compare it yet, but I really hope Digital Foundry, for example, does something like this, because I'm very curious where it stands. So again, when it comes for me, 1080p median settings, FSR, it is really stable, so you can go with that setting. But if you want to tweak it a little bit more, you can go with something in between median and high if you want to target 30 frames per second. 60, it's almost out of the question, so it's really up to you. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about the performance of Ghost of Tsushima on the GTX 1650 Super. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video in case that you want to check other settings, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ、堺人。 さあかかってこい。Zotac Yasin.地頭である志村殿の甥だ。叔父上が受けた恥すすぎに参った。志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ堺人。加減はせんぞ。نازل مع الشغل متهور. 地頭である志村殿の甥いだ。叔父上が受けた恥すすぎに参った。志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ堺人。さあかかってこい。
Яг л алуулсан бох шиг хөдлөхгүй юу?
地頭である志村殿の甥いだ。叔父上が受けた恥すすぎに参った。志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ堺人。
Each bus! Яг л алуулсан бох шиг хөдлөхгүй юм.地頭である志村殿の甥いだ。叔父上が受けた恥すすぎに参った。志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ堺人。 撃ってこい。
食卓をやせ。
地頭である志村殿の甥いだ。叔父上が受けた恥、すすぎに参った。
志村から己のことは聞いておるぞ、堺人。